Hey everybody, it's opening weekend this weekend. Unfortunately I'm working, but I know a lot of you guys are out there trying to get it done, and I just wanted to bring something up for y'all to think about, and that's scarcity of resources. Depending on where you are in the United States and where you're hunting can really change what kind of things that you need to be looking for to set up on. If you're hunting in West Texas or somewhere that's a dry, arid area that has whitetails, man, water's super important to those deer. And so if you can find water, that's where you need to be. If you're hunting in East Texas or somewhere in the South, in the big woods, where it's mostly pine trees and thicket, then food's super important for these deer. There's usually water and streams just about everywhere. They got water, they got plenty of shelter in the big woods, and they need food. So you find you some white oak acorn trees that are dropping, man, that's where you need to set up. And alternatively, if you're somewhere that's real open, has a ton of field and agriculture, Iowa or somewhere like that, it's got a ton of agriculture and soybean and stuff like that, they got plenty of food. There's probably a good bit of water. The one thing that they usually lack up there is shelter and, bedding. So if you can find a small area that they're bedding, there's a good chance that you should set up close to that bedding. And so it just goes to show you that depending on where you are, what deer you're hunting, it can really change what you need to set up on. And you just need to look at that area that you're hunting and see what is the most scarce. What you hunt scarcity. You hunt it's supply and demand. You hunt whatever's in most demand for those deer. The thing that there's the least of is the place that most of the deer, the majority of the deer, are going to have to go to. And if there's bedding everywhere like there is down here, man, it's so hard to find a buck's bed that he's going to use every day, because he may move. He can go 40 yards that way in bed, 40 yards that way in bed. Like, he can move just a little bit and be bedded, and you can't get to him because it's so thick, and he can change his bed every day. But if there's not a lot of food, if you're in these pine trees and there's not a ton of food and they've been browsing on leaves all summer long, and the white oak acorns start dropping, man, there's a good chance that buck's going to come under that white oak acorn tree, or under one of them. He's going to be under one of them at some point during that day. So keep that in mind, guys. Find the scarcity and hunt the scarcity. Good luck, get something.